Well, hey, Chris, thanks for taking some time today just to be able to chat. And I know we've been working together for about a little over 3 months now. And
Yeah.
if you can, just talk a little bit about why you decided to get involved in coaching with me, and then also just maybe some big revelations, some moves that you've made that maybe you wouldn't have made originally.
Yeah. So when I had my IT company before I sold it, I was using coaches to help me grow and scale and just really help me be accountable to my business and the things I was focused on. And when I decided to come back and start a new company, after kind of getting settled with my strategy for that, I knew that in order to get through the challenges that I face, I needed somebody else to hold me accountable to things. And that's really why after we reconnected and talked through it, it made sense to, you know, start this back and start using the tools and the methods and the experiences that we both share with each other to help me continue to scale and grow as I'm doing something new. Um, but I know how to do it. I just need somebody to help me keep me on track to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's great. And, just so people know too, you're a consultant, fractional, COO, CEO, fractional consultant, also could do some coaching, and you've done some speaking, and we've done a couple speaking gigs. We just had our own workshop yesterday together. Just maybe kind of talk about some of the things that have transformed or transpired over the last 3 to 4 months, and, how you're feeling.
Yeah. I really focus on helping business owners and leaders get through the chaos and help build momentum in their business. And part of how I do that is providing vision to action leadership support. They have a vision. They need somebody as an integrator to help them achieve that vision so that they can move to the next stage of their business. So there's various ways that I approach that. But it's very hands-on. It's standing side by side with them and getting the work done instead of just pointing fingers and saying, do it this or do this. I
Right.
actually help them do the work. Um, so one of the things that we really worked on that helped me from that perspective was being clear on what the value is and how it really helps solve a problem, and being intentional about what that means and how it can really help business owners or business leaders with what they need to do to grow their business. And with that comes organically coaching
Right.
with them through the processes. And the other fun thing that we've been doing is the workshop events. Like yesterday was just a great day. It filled my cup. I've done a few of those now since we started, and just the support and the guidance on how to approach those and learning from the ones we've done together. I had a successful one on my own last Friday that I wasn't even expecting to get paid for, and the guy handed me a check when we were done. It was fantastic.
Amazing.
I just loved it, and I look forward to doing more of that.
Yeah. And you said something to me before about you couldn't believe how many opportunities you really had around you and in your own network until you really had clarity and the confidence to, like, I just need to reach out. I need to move. I need to have a script. I need to stick with it and start engaging with people. Talk a little bit about that.
So when I sold my company, I went captive for 5 years. I was working in corporate. I was helping a larger business with their goals, and that was fine. That was great. I was capable of doing that. But I missed working with those business owners and leaders. I missed networking. I missed being out in the community. And it's amazing when you come back and start showing up again and reconnecting with people and going to networking events, getting involved in, chambers and other groups. You forget who you know. It's amazing. And what what's been valuable in that is once you reconnect and you share where you're at now, where they're at now, um, and you help, just you find another way to level up how you're working with people and communicating with them, and they're excited for the opportunities that they have in front of them, and we are able to just give opportunities to each other. And it's not about keeping score or expecting anything in return. Um, if I can connect them with somebody that can help them solve a problem that's not me, great. I've
Yes.
helped them. I've made an impact, and
Right.
that's really what it's about.
Yeah. And obviously we have to, we need money. Money is the oxygen for our business. Without it, our businesses die. You've really worked hard to, honing in the problem that you solve, your messaging, and even about your offers. Now you've got a couple offers that you've put together, and you're starting to invite people through discovery to be able to engage with you. Tell me, 4 months ago, before, like, was that even on the table? Like, what, tell me just the mindset that had to shift for you to be like, I need to be more bold here.
Yeah, I needed to listen to the market and be able to adapt quickly. Um, Instead of trying to say, this is what it is and take it or leave it. Like um, I learned that lesson the hard way before, and I waited too long. And when we did start making those changes prior with the other company, things moved.
Yeah.
So I made a decision early on to refocus the messaging. So I didn't have to educate, because part of it was learning to educate people, and really focusing on how can I solve a problem for them in a very short period of time. One problem, um, in a 30 or 60-day window that shows the value that will allow us to continue beyond that, if it's a good fit, if we've worked well together, and that we're aligned very well in what we've done together. So I've got a 30-day solution that I've been working on that just really helps them. What's your main core problem or challenge or
Yeah.
something that's chaotic in your business? And we may solve that problem in 30 days, but if nothing else, we'll get to the root cause of it. We'll identify what it is, and we'll create a roadmap on how you can overcome that. And I'd love to help you continue down that path if it works well for us. There's a 60-day one that kind of moves into that phase where we also work on it too, and solve it. And then also we're looking into the new year. It's Q4.
Yeah.
2026 is around the corner, and a lot of business owners, um, and leaders don't like to facilitate planning meetings and strategy conversations. So um, just a 4-hour meeting to help a team get aligned and set goals for the new year. Do whether it's a SWOT analysis or however we approach it, is also something that I know will be very impactful. So I
Yeah.
enjoy doing those things.
Right. Uh, One last question, and I think this is probably the biggest key. And so we've been working together for 4 months. How long did it take in the 4 months for you to really, the coaching was, you're like, okay, I'm embracing it. I'm starting to get revelation, transformations coming in my mindset. Like, because it doesn't come overnight. So like, how long did it take about where, I felt like I kind of seen the light, but I want to hear it from you.
Yeah, I mean, it's we talked about this before we engaged. I have to be ready to engage.
Yep.
I have to know that I am ready to take action and I am committed to this. I also know from my past experiences that things don't happen overnight. I knew that for the first 30 to 60 days, it was going to be hard for me to really stay on track and stay focused and do the things that we needed to do. I would say the tipping point came around 2 months in, 60 days in, as we moved
Yep.
into that end of that third month. Um, because throughout that process, we were also trying to identify the priorities and where I really wanted to make sure I was focusing and getting my accountability from. And I feel like since we've established that, now we're building momentum, and that momentum is starting to show signs of payoff. So
Amen. Awesome. Well, listen, you're coachable, and I'm having fun watching you. I'm having fun doing events with you, and rolling up my sleeves, and really, I'm most qualified to coach my old self. And so like this is, um I can't encourage you enough. And I'm thankful for us just to be able to give some encouragement to other people, because we're really, this is what I tell you too, like we're fighting for people, right? We're fighting for people and to do the
Yeah.
things that they know they want to do, and they have a message they want to share with the world. They have a problem that they know they can solve in the world, but helping to be able to package that. It's what I'm passionate about. I know you are too. So I appreciate your time today, Chris, and God bless.
My pleasure as always. Yep. Thanks.